Let's see it.
Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show.
It's the Charlie Bahama Show. Yeah.
Hey, it's your boy Charlie Bahama, and we are here for another special Charlie Bahama show. And when I say special, I mean special. Today we have three amazing musicians. They all have a connection to the Bahamas. In fact, two of them we recorded in the Bahamas, but one, he's there all the time. Okay, and that's Tony Rebel. We're gonna have Tony Rebel on the show, fresh vegetable Tony Rebel, and his daughter. So that's gonna be a special treat. She's performing with him on this one. And also Nile Rodgers. Now, not a lot of the young folks out there are like, I never heard of Nile Rodgers. Well, I'm pretty sure you know some of his songs, okay? Your parents, they know his songs. They sing them all. And you all probably know it because of them, and also some of the young people that he wrote songs for, including Beyonce. That's right. Okay, and then we have our boy, good friend of mine for a long time, Wyclef Jean, and we did an interview with him in the Bahamas. But I've interviewed him so many times in the Bahamas, Miami, back and forth, and he's a good friend of the show. Okay, so come on back, Charlie Bahama, with some special musical guests. The Charlie Bahama Show is brought to you by KFC. Ignite your senses with the exciting flavors of KFC. And brought to you by Superwash, where they washes you, dries you, presses you 24/7. The Charlie Bahama Show will be right back. Keep up with all things Charlie Bahama by following Charlie Bahama on all our social media pages. Get behind-the-scenes access to Bahamian and international celebrities, along with travel info, tips, photography, and video. Like, share, and follow Charlie Bahama on all social media platforms. And subscribe to our Charlie Bahama YouTube page to catch up on all past episodes and bonus clips. You can also go to charliebahama.com anytime. We always keep the lights on. The Charlie Bahama Show. All that same flair with a little less hair.
Yeah.
We exposed 5 strangers to different KFC menus to see if the flavor can enhance any moment. And at the first bite, the party began. We repeated the experiment during the day, during business hours, on weekends, with sunshine, with rain. It's confirmed, any moment can be a KFC moment.
Hey, it's your boy Charlie Bahama here at Superwash. And you know how Superwash always have the latest and greatest model of washer and dryer? Well, they thought it's about time they get the latest supermodel as well.
Hey, wait a minute, Mr. Charlie Banana.
Just because Superwash always changing and upgrading their machines, I mean they gotta change those spokesmen.
They got the newest washer and dryer, and they always upgrading all their locations.
And these two models, they ain't gotta change. Superwash, they washes you, cleans you, presses you 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show, and I am here with an old friend, not old, but a friend I've known for a long time. Wyclef is in the house, and Wyclef, before I let you talk, I remember the first time we met, it was in Miami, and you said to me, we were talking about Bahamas, I said, you ever been there? And this was way back. You said, no, you arranged that, and you remember Beast, you had Beast with you?
Of course, yeah, I had my
and you're
car
like,
with me.
Beast, hook this up, we gotta get to the Bahamas.
Yeah, man.
And now you've been here a lot.
Yeah, man, I love the Bahamas. Of course, big shout out to you and everybody who's watching this. We no stranger. We go back to the beginning. And look, it's 30 years later. We still look like ourselves. We reversing in age. You feel what I'm saying to you? Embrace the old, put in the new, baby. But Bahamas, I'm a Caribbean boy.
Yeah, we know
So
that.
from the gate, for me, Bahamas again feels like home, you know what I mean? So big shout out to the Bahamas, big shout out to everybody in the Caribbean, you know what I mean? And we keep pushing everything forward. And of course for our hometown in Haiti, we ask y'all for your prayers, you know what I mean? For the people out there, we keep pushing forward.
Yeah, you all are like our brother and sisters, so, you know, big time. And like I said, you've always been, I mean, I remember even from the Fugees, you know, all three of y'all were on the show before. And
Yes, sir.
but you and I've seen you a lot, even when you know, because you broke off and you just exploded even more. You just keep going. As you say, you're like fine wine, you know, just keep getting better and better. So I know you're about to go on, so I don't want to hold you up too long. You're about to, you know, rock the house and back here in the Bahamas again, but we're gonna link up in Miami again. And tell the folks out there, I know Haiti is on your mind, so I know that's probably your next project you're gonna tackle. But any other projects you're working on, or is it just Haiti you concentrate on?
Well, right now, we're 5 years into my first Netflix movie, which is fully animated. It's called Prince of Port-au-Prince. It's how did I escape poverty through imagination. So I wanted my first Wyclef movie to be an animated movie, but not about the now and not about the star Wyclef, but the 10 years in the village, right? Of the 7 years in the village. Because what I want to do is, whether you in Haiti, Rio, Afghanistan, and you a child just sitting back, I want you to get inspired because I'm a real person and I want you to know what I did, you can do it. So that's Prince of Port-au-Prince, Look out for that, that's gonna be crazy. Music-wise, I'm with my brother, my Libra gang, Lil Wayne, big shout out, love you to death. We got a crazy album coming soon, man. It's called The Gumbo, so look out for that. And my first full reggae album is gonna, you sparked up. That's gonna be called One Night in Kingston. And you know what I mean? Shout out to Jade the Kingdom. You know what I mean? She blessed me. Shout out to Rick Ross. A lot of people blessed me on the reggae. It's gonna be Luciano, you know what I mean? Beer of vibes, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know how I'm gonna put the album together. Yeah. It's gonna be crazy for sure. Shout out to the Compound, you know what I mean? Out in Jamaica. Yeah. You know what I mean? My man Panic. So just been working, very excited about music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like when you've been doing this so long and you break all kind of, it's like I'm looking the other day and I see the plaques. It's like 1 billion streams, right? And I'm just like, what's crazy is like, it's no joke for you to do like 100 million records from our era. Yeah. And now look what year we in. Here, I'm saying 1 billion streams like now. I ain't talking about like, so for me, it's like I'm inspired. My daughter is 18 years old. And
is she following in your footsteps?
She's just an amazing human. She says she I'm from like a lot of humanitarian background. I brought my daughter to Haiti when she was like 5, 6 to Cité Soleil, right? Like in the most dangerous favela. Wow. Because I always want her to know at the end of the day, we all are people. Right. You know what I'm saying? So she loves doing charity work, but she also loves to act. So she's beautiful, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, man. Yeah. You're blessed, man. And listen, I'm so happy to run into you again. We're gonna link up in Miami again. We'll do a sit down over there, but you in my hometown, but we're the same because we traveling, right? I'm here, I'm going back to Miami tomorrow, I'll be in New York next week. Yes, sir. So we always, keep it, as I say, for me, one step ahead of the law.
That's right, one step ahead of the law. I love that, man.
All right, Clef, well, listen, have a great show tonight, all right? As I say, break a leg. And I mean, thanks for coming on the Charlie Bahama show. More Charlie Bahama right after this.
Charlie Bahama, #1, numero uno, numero un.
The Charlie Bahama Show is brought to you by KFC. Ignite your senses with the exciting flavors of KFC. And brought to you by Superwash, where they washes you, dries you, presses you 24/7. The Charlie Bahama Show will be right back.
And I say, boy, my island's in the sun, 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 sun. Bring it up, guys. And I say, boy, my island's in the sun. Carnival time is here, but when I turn to party, this jump on the cat me get so good.
Fly free from Nassau. Visit BahamasResidence.com for details.
Charlie Bahama Show. It is my boy Tony Rebel. Tony, how long we go back from
a long time. CSN days is early 90s, man. It's long time from Mikey Campbell was around and he died a long time ago.
Yeah. But it sucks. You still look the same and I look like one. Oh.
No, you look good still, Charlie. Stop it. We all look good.
I told her if I hold her, she could rest her head on my shoulder. So gently she whispered and said my request is registered. She loved up Tally, right now she would have married me.
life, we have to make sure that we keep up with ourselves, because we can't afford for oldness to take us over.
You know, but you're so spiritual. That's the thing. Your music is so spiritual
yes.
that I think it just makes you younger and younger each time.
Yes, I have to try to you know, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. So we were in the spirit before we came in the flesh. So now that we're in the flesh, we can't just go for flesh alone. We must recognize that we are also spiritual beings.
Talk to me, child. You're standing by my side. And why should I be afraid? I'm on the pestilence that brought it by. Child, you're standing by my side. And why should I be afraid? I'm the pestilence that brought it by. Again, something can never prevail. From I know Jah, he never failed. What you think you're going to give up now? No, never go. I'm almost attacked, and I just smile. They don't seem to understand my style. My confidence is so high. In the heart of my Jah, they're standing by my side. And why should I be afraid? I'm the pestilence that brought it by. Jah is standing by my side. And why should I be afraid? I'm the pestilence that brought it by. I know that I am in Florida. And in this place, there is a whole lot of people who talk Spanish. Not true? So I'm going to do a little Espanol for you. Do you want me to do a little for you? Boom, boom. Esa melodía. Esa melodía. Esa melodía. Hey. Esa melodía, esa melodía, esa melodía. Y bueno, si ya está al lado de mi dedo, porque tendría miedo de la pestilencia que suena la noche. Así ya está al lado de mí, porque tendría miedo de la pestilencia que suena la noche. Y bueno, saben fuerza, hasta en el tablero, quieren matarme, pero se aún está aquí para realizar la profecía. Desde ya, no amante, no se opone, cuando va a lograr protección de vida, mi alma, la libertad. Dígame si ya está al lado de mí, porque tendría miedo de la pestilencia que suena la noche. Así ya está al lado de mí, porque tendría miedo.
I'll be in Bahamas on the 23rd of next month.
Oh, well, then I going over there. I mean, listen, we've been together, Miami, Bahamas,
Everywhere,
Jamaica. Remember him in
everywhere.
Jamaica?
Everywhere we are together.
You
we,
know it.
We never part.
But now, wait, now I'm excited because you had a fabulous singer on stage.
Yes.
And who would that be?
That was Daviana. That's my daughter. That's her.
This is the next generation
Yes.
of rebel in the house.
Yes.
Oh my God, so I saw you on stage. I did not, listen, I've known Tony for a long time, okay? So was she born when I first met you?
No, she was not born when I first met you.
So I know him before you were born.
Yeah.
So this is so exciting to have you on the show now to take over. So she has never met me. I am Charlie Bahama. I know Tony from, I mean, we've been in Jamaica
before you
together,
born.
the Bahamas before you born. But I am so excited because you are amazing. Tell me how it is to, have this legend. This is a legend, okay? I know this is your dad, but this is a legend. To have him as a father.
It's amazing. I couldn't ask for a better dad.
Wow. You see that? I have that on tape, so if she get mad, you could,
No, and children chooses their dad. Yeah, they choose you to be their parent, you know.
I gotta tell my daughter that. But
Yeah.
listen, Tony is so good. I mean, I have years and years of clips. In fact, I'm gonna show clips of when we were young.
Yeah.
Hey, when we were her age, you know. But listen, it's so good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
You know, forget Tony. I ain't gonna deal with you no more, Tony. Hey, we giving it a baton, you know, the baton. So anyway, more Charlie Bahama with our good friend Tony, and the new rebel in the house.
Yes.
Peace.
Whatever you want to do, it's all around me.
If you want more Charlie Bahama, go to any of our social media pages or subscribe to the Charlie Bahama YouTube page. Hey, it's your boy Charlie Bahama here at Superwash. And you know how Superwash always have the latest and greatest model of washer and dryer? Well, they thought it's about time they get the latest supermodel as well.
Hey, wait a minute, Mr. Charlie Banana.
Just because Superwash always changing and upgrading their machines, I mean, they gotta change those spokesmen.
They got the newest washer and dryer, and they always upgrading all their locations.
And these two models, they ain't gotta change. Superwash, they washes you, cleans you, presses you 24/7.
All right, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show. Your boy Charlie Bahama here. And this next interview is with a man, let me see. You may not know him, the younger folks may not know him, but you know his songs, okay? It's so many, I have to read a list, okay? Nile Rodgers, okay? And we interviewed him in the Bahamas, and this was amazing. He was there with Lionel Richie, and you may know Chic, Le Freak, Freak Out. Bum, ba, da, da, ba. I'm sorry if I'm making you sick with my singing, but also Good Times, which then Sugar Hill Gang used for Rapper's Delight. Hip hop, hibbity, 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 hop, you don't stop rocking. That's their song that they stole, not stole, but took from Chic. Okay, but also, you know Madonna, right? Who doesn't know Madonna? Material Girl, Like a Virgin, Nile Rodgers, okay? Beyonce, Cuff It, Nile Rodgers. Duran Duran, The Reflex, Nile Rodgers. David Bowie, Modern Love. Let's Dance, Nile Rodgers. Pharrell, Up All Night to Get Some, Nile Rodgers. Sister Sledge, We Are Family. A lot of you young folks, you don't know Sister Sledge, but you do know that song because everybody sings that. And Diana Ross, I'm coming out, bam, bam, I want the world. Nile Rodgers. So here is Nile Rodgers. This is such an honor. It really is. But now you were telling me behind the camera about your beginnings in the Bahamas. Like you were like, man, I have some stories about the Bahamas for you.
Yeah, we started out here, believe it or not, way back in 1973. And we used to play, I don't remember the name of the club, but it was a pretty big club in Freeport. And the guy who was the star, the singer, he went on to Vegas to become a big star. And I was like going, check my man out. So, but here's the catch. So this was before we were Chic.
Right.
We were a group called the Big Apple Band. We had a hit record called I'm Doing Fine Now with New York City. So we had so many great friends in the Bahamas. When we finally made it, we decided we want to come back. We want to spend our money. We want to like hang out and write songs. And somehow everybody was gone, all the people that we knew. And it was only about a 5-year period.
Right.
And we got here. We weren't treated so nicely in the casino because we were young and we didn't know the thing about, you can't bring more than $10,000. Like we had just sold like millions of records, so we brought in like a lot of money.
Wow.
And they stopped us at customs and they're like, and they treated us like we were drug dealers, and we're like going, no,
musicians.
No, look, we just sold this big record and blah blah blah, and we felt so bad. It was like homecoming, but then we just rented a private jet and went like.
So next time you came in style.
Yeah, well,
Oh my God! You now, well, at least that thing about the Bahamas and how it feels like home. You've just every Bahamian now. I mean, they've loved your music, but now that they know this, they really love you now. You're like a son of the soil now.
Oh, thank you.
Listen, it's always good to have you. I mean, I've been to your concerts. You said we sort of recognize each other. I know you, so you see me because I've been in studios with you in the past and everything like that. We've worked together with different people, so it's always good to have you back and be in your presence. But I have to ask you, when I ask you certain names, because you've worked with everybody, like when I say a name like Diana Ross, what do you say?
I did her biggest album of her life.
I mean, these people, it's just, and how do you cross all these genres? I mean, people barely can make hits in one genre. You're in like 10 genres. I mean, like, what next? Opera?
I've actually I started out with classical music. So I did classical music, which allowed me to do film scores. I wound up doing Eddie Murphy's Coming to America. I did a lot of video games. Now I have, oh my God, I have so many records coming out. I have a new album with Coldplay coming out. I was just in the studio last night with Chance the Rapper.
It's unbelievable.
It's just, I always feel in my heart, like when it comes to music, there's always something that I believe I can add musically, but regardless of the genre. If it's classical, if it's jazz, if it's pop, if it's R&B, if it's rap,
It's unbelievable. You've crossed all genres. Thank you so much for being on the show. And listen, this can't be the last time, because the Bahamas, like you say, it's son of the soil. So come on back, more of the Bahamas. Nile Rodgers here on the Charlie Bahama Show.
Thank you.
If you want more Charlie Bahama, go to any of our social media pages or subscribe to the Charlie Bahama YouTube page.
We exposed 5 strangers to different KFC menus to see if the flavor can enhance any moment. And at the first bite, the party began. We repeated the experiment during the day, during business hours, on weekends, with sunshine, with rain. It's confirmed, any moment can be a KFC moment.
Well, thanks for watching the Charlie Bahama Show this week. I hope you enjoyed that musical journey. And, I got to thank Wyclef, good friend, Nile Rodgers. So we're going to do a bigger interview with him later on. But this was sweet that he was able to, do this quickly for us backstage at the Lionel Richie concert in the Bahamas. And then, of course, Tony Rebel. All right, that's a brother to me. But I hope you enjoyed it. And listen, when we're not on the air, go to the YouTube, Charlie Bahama YouTube channel, because there are little clips that I don't always get to show on this show, okay? Because we're with a lot of celebs all the time, and sometimes we can't do an interview, so it's on a phone. So please go to the Charlie Bahama YouTube page and hit that subscribe button, okay? Join us on the journey, okay? We're trying to grow it, I'm trying to get this social media thing going. So go there, or Instagram, or the Facebook page, Charlie Bahama. Pretty simple. All right, so go there. And listen, until next week, you know, stay safe, peace, love, and Charlie Bahama.
Charlie Bahama Show.